Okay. Hello. I see that I'm not pointing at myself, am I? Well, I'm sort of pointing at myself. There I am. Folks, this is Phil Shoddy. It is July 18th, 19th, 20th, something like that. And I've been home with a cold really bad. But that's not going to stop me. No way. I'm going to tell you about the word shoddy. Shoddy means something that's poorly made, inferior quality, but it looks like it might be good. It looks on the outside, but made poorly. Shoddy, how can I put this? Let's start with the wool. A shoddy grinder was the name of the person who operated the machine in the 1800s, 1830, 40, 50s, that would take recycled wool, I mean, old beat up, whatever you got, scraps, run it through this grinder up, grind it up, and they would come out with this mass of stuff on the other side. Now, manufacturers learned that they could take that, mix some new wool in there, and make it look just like it was good. They could turn out a coat, but the coat was made from this shoddy grinder, or this shoddy material. And wool, as you know, is an amazing product to work with. It's strong, it's durable, it does a lot of good things. But when you grind it up, it loses all of those. So it became to be associated with shoddy, bad material. I remember my mama, bless her. We would check. She would go down to the city. We lived in New Orleans, but go to the city, and she would go to one of these stores that had lots of fabric. I mean, huge fabrics, because she made my sister's dresses. She made my daddy's pants and shirts. She made my clothes. She was a wonderful seamstress. Well, she would have all these roll bolts of material, and all their thousands of names, organdy or whatever. They had a lot of materials, and she would buy what she needed, and she would go down, and once she was feeling the material, and she got startled because she whispered, "That's shoddy," meaning she felt something, and the word stuck with me, shoddy. She apparently felt that that was not good quality, and she was surprised that a department store like this would sell material like that. So shoddy means stuff that looks like it's okay, but it's terrible. And it came from, like I said, the word shoddy grinder was with the people that ground up this used wool, and they mixed it with the new wool, and you could make something that looked nice, but that wasn't good at all. It would fall apart. Very shoddy. In the Civil War in America, in the 1860 whatever, huge armies were drafted, and they pulled in everybody, and of course they needed vast amounts of uniforms and tents and everything else. So manufacturers jumped in to make money, and some of them were unscrupulous. And apparently, especially this was in the Union Army, the Northern Army, they sold the government tens of thousands of these good-looking uniforms that when the soldiers wore them for a day or two, or it started to rain, it would just dissolve. There was to be any more uniform. And the word shoddy became well known in America, I'm sure the rest of the world. So we get the word shoddy from, well, where it comes from, and you know what it means. And I wish I didn't have a cold, but I do. I want y'all to know that this is not a shoddy word origin thing. No, I use the best quality video electrons I could possibly buy. This is Phil Stelver with Why Do We Say That? And it's not shoddy.